Good evening everyone, how you doing? I'm Clark and welcome to Puka GT. So here we are on Sunday, it's our last day in Daily Race B at Blue Moon Bay and I'm excited for it. It's been one of my most fun weeks, I think, racing in possibly a few months. Quite a lot of close battles, I'm qualifying well, my general pace is good, but I haven't converted quite as many wins this week as I was originally hoping for. So, hoping to crack that tonight, see if I can even climb up a tiny bit and make my way towards B rank at least, before we kind of dive into our new set of daily races tomorrow. Since we've last talked, or since I've last streamed anyway, I have set a new fastest quali time. Should get me qualifying even further up the grid than I'm used to. Did get the odd pole position last time, but it was really anything between 1st and 7th, depending on how far into B rank I was, but I'm hoping today I'll be in with a fighting chance to potentially secure quite a few podiums. So without any further ado, I'll swap over to my main camera here. And you can't see it right now because I've got my little sub counter in the way, but I'm roughly about 70% of the way up through C rank right now. So hopefully we will get in handy enough on that. Just gonna open my chat quickly as well. Okay, and let's double check the audio this time so I don't have to spend the first few minutes messing about with it. But it looks good so far. Okay, so today, instead of diving straight in, I won't be joining the 2010 race. I'm going to join the one afterwards. I want a proper amount of time to warm up today and get quite a few kind of quali laps in, and then just maybe blitz through about kind of 8 races being properly warmed up, just to see if I can kind of boost my driver rating a bit. I find going in a little blind, particularly after a long day like the one I've had today without a proper warm up, I always end up kind of spinning out or doing quite badly or being more incident prone on my first race or two. So just trying to alleviate that a bit tonight and kind of just take my time, easing into it, have fun, and just, yeah, slowly climb up the ranks. So, we will just dive into qualifying time trial here. I'm going to load up a Ghost, chase it around probably for the first 10 minutes, and then I'm going to get comfortable without the Ghost as well so I don't become too reliant on it. So as you'll see, I believe last time I was on, my top time was a 1:14.9. I've shaved roughly 3/10 off that. Hugo in the chat, how you doing, buddy? Just diving into it here. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of quali warm-up tonight. I'm doing good. How are you, man? I hope you're not too hungover after your Friday excursion. But as you can see here from the rankings, Wolfie is still dominating with his 1:14.197. I never had a snowball's chance of hell of catching him with that, to be honest. I might find myself maybe finding another 10th tonight if I'm lucky, but to be honest, I'm quite happy with that quality time as it stands. Luke, aka Grease Monkey, very active on the Discord during the week. A bit of bants as we were constantly trying to one-up each other's times. As it stands right now, I am 800ths ahead of him. Very, very tight, very close. I think we overtook each other maybe 3 or 4 times during the week. And Wolfie's obviously not been playing on his alt account for a while because he has slipped down into 4th there. When last we were on Friday, I believe he held the top 2 spots. So we're slowly but surely knocking you off your perch there, Geordie. We're coming for you. Are you racing tonight, Hugo? Good to see you again, buddy. Thanks for joining the chat. Okay. Whose Ghost am I going to load up? Jill. The same one I was messing with on, I think, Saturday evening. I'm going to leave the corner markers on still. Go. Oh, let's ride the track there. That is why we warm up. Too much on the curb there. So you got your cousin over to try out your sim rig. Nice. Had a lot of people over around Christmas time trying out my setup. Well, if everyone loved the sim rig, the sim rig, the VR though was a lot more hit or miss. Caused nausea for a lot of the people who tried it, getting motion sick. Or do you play with VR as well, Hugo? Too brave on that. It's funny, yeah, even my bad laps are still in the 116s right now, so that's good. Way too wide. A skid there, I think, because it was on the curb. Left a little earlier coming off the bump there. Oh, you always race with VR? Interesting. When I first started playing online daily races, I did that, but yeah, I had a few reasons for coming off it. I got into lap guides online, and most of them are obviously in the bumper view here, so even though I actually found the track easier to see in VR, I ended up just getting used to finding my braking points without it, and then it almost felt like when I put the VR set on, I had to learn the track again slightly. And I also find with VR, I can only really use it for about maybe two-ish kind of hours at a time before I just start feeling a bit headachy. and I really miss not having the intervals. But overall, I think when I did learn the track with VR, I was probably, if not faster, more consistent. I definitely found it easier to see my brake markers and to be to have a much better sense of my track position and where my car was. Too wide. That's how you end up on the grass. Oh, wouldn't normally have as much caffeine at this time, but it was a busy weekend. So all that, Hugo, and obviously streaming with the VR isn't really an option unless I get some sort of text-to-speech solution, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see the chat. Keep up with yourselves. So most guides say to use the view that you are using, but I really like getting that cockpit view to make it more realistic. Yeah, I know what you mean. Until I started playing online and before I got the VR, I always played in this view here. Although, admittedly, I think the Citroen has the worst cockpit view in the game. Yeah, streaming with the big VR headset on me. Is anyone watching? Do I look cool? Yeah, it was one of those, I think the first time my wife Lotta saw me wearing the VR headset, I took it off with the big goggle burns on my cheeks. She just had this expression on her face that just spelled out, why was I ever nervous talking to you? Need to actually start completing some laps here. You like that, Hugo? Yeah. 1:15.1. Yeah, not bad. Broke a bit too late there. Okay, down into the 114s. This is good. Only 3/10 off my top. Ah, too wide. Used to have that turn on lock. We kind of gotten into it a bit too sharply the last day or two. Found a lot of time there. Yeah, it's funny, I haven't stitched together like a lap yet where I've been happy with every corner. And yet I'm still doing okay. That was a lot better, look at that. Bit wide. Ah, on the curb. Am I in B rank now or C? I'm still in C. I'm roughly about 70% of the way up C at the moment. Hoping, if I don't reach B rank tonight, I'm hoping to at least be very close to it by the time I finish up here tonight. My main issue right now, it's like a combination of race pace and consistency. Like, I'm races where I go without a self-inflicted incident in C rank, I tend to end up on the podium, particularly when I have a quality time like this. But I've had too many. Like, for every win or second place I've had this week, I've had another race where I've spun out on the first corner and come in 10th. So I've been progressing up the rank a bit this week, but it's been kind of slow going. I've had some really great results, but I've just had some really, really sloppy races. Ah, Jordy, welcome to the chat, man. Okay, I think I've got what I needed from the ghost here. I'm gonna hop into the waiting area for the next race now. It's going good, man. It's going good. Just doing a slightly prolonged warm-up this time because I haven't had any chance to play today. As you can see, these are my first few laps. And I'm just hoping to make my way up towards B rank tonight. Hugo says, yeah man, I was really close to A for a while, but then like 6 races in a row I got absolutely sabotaged. I actually saved the replays just to see how absurd it was. Oh right, if you can share them in the Discord, I'd love to see them. I know Jordy also in the chat has kind of bounced between B and A a couple times in the last week or two. I think Luke, Grease Monkey, is up in B at the moment as well. So let's see. I'll show you here. Let me just disable my sub counter for a second. So you can see there roughly around 65-70% of the way up towards B. You'll try to get them in there. Yeah, that would be great, dude. I know you can upload things straight from the replay menu onto a YouTube if you link your account. Just leave them as unlisted if you don't want anyone else to see them. Okay, I'm gonna go without the ghost here so I don't become overly reliant on it for the race. Put together a sabotage highlight. I'm editing together a race video at the moment that I will have out on YouTube tomorrow. That's just pretty much a play-by-play of one of the races I had on Friday. And it's funny because from this view I couldn't actually see how close some of the racing was, but like from kind of like the replay cam and other angles, it really was like some of the nicer, kind of cleaner racing that I've ever had. I know people complain a lot about like the sport mode lobbies, but like the three people I was racing against were just so clean and respectful, and there was lots of weaving in and out of each other and takebacks or switchbacks, I mean, without any kind of contact. It was kind of really nice to watch. Are you racing tonight, Jordy? You are. Nice one. Okay. Let's see if I can get sub 115 here without the ghost before the race starts. Lost a lot of time here last time. Ah, stupid wall. 15.5. Even without the wall hits, I still would have been over 115 there. Okay, good bit of time found there. Ooh, not far off my record there. That's nice. This bodes well for tonight. And those are fairly solid times now. If I can convert that into race pace, I'll be laughing. On pole. Nice start to the evening. I'll tell you, it's been an insane week for the channel in terms of growth. I think I was only on 44 subscribers on Monday morning. We're now up at 55. Week's not even over yet. Got a full stream to go. It's 11 new subscribers in a week. Like, alright, best of luck in your race, Jordy. I'll chat to you after. Might be a little head down tonight. Maybe not quite as active in the chat, at least during the races. Just want to try and convert a few results tonight now. Maybe even keep my heart rate down. Couldn't get over my heart rate in some of the replays from Friday night. I got as high as 119 at one point. You too. Cheers, bud. Don't recognize many names. Let's see how we get on. good and tighten that one. Yeah, we're elbows out tonight, lads. So yeah, seeing as he didn't take my slip, it's now a three-way battle. Bit of contact at the back there. Ooh, very nice and tight from all three of us there. Oh, he's gone very deep. Well, easy. Barrow behind us is a little overeager. Now we're a lot faster through this section last time. Let's see how we do now. Oh, he did that nicely. Yo, I'm not sure if that was contact or if it was me just coming off the bump wrong. Just felt the car get thrown aside. I'll take a look at the replay afterwards. Really couldn't tell what that was. I know I did have Barrow right behind me. You don't feel bad about that. He tried overtaking me in a very awkward spot. Oh, DSO3, the race leader. Oh, dude, I'm on your inside. Ooh. That's unusual. I could be wrong, but I think the car does actually handle a little differently outside of quali. Might be the fuel tank, it just feels a little heavier than I've gotten used to in the last few minutes. I didn't always think that was the case in Daily Race B. I think DS03 was serving a penalty there. Worked out. It was a little harder on the brakes than I was expecting. I had the room to avoid. Ooh, incident. He's ghosting. What's gonna happen here? Oh, he went for him. He went for Andre. He's obviously annoyed. 3-second penalty, okay. Need to be careful of this guy now. Might want to just wait behind him until he serves that penalty. He might be a bit flustered. Luke, how you getting on, man? Catch up with you in 4 laps time. Okay, we're up to 12th. So DS03 behind us was the initial race leader, so we know he has some pace, so he might be catching up to us yet. Real question is whether I can catch up to the others. I think I saw Andre leaving the room there. He was the fellow with the 3-second penalty a while ago. Need to keep my eyes on the road better though. Just completely lost it there. Got lucky. So one more full lap to go. Not really closing that gap though. Especially if we're going to be taking corners like that. Giving us a bump, good man. Oh. It's tight. Ooh, how big is that penalty? It's interesting how the place you serve the penalty is so close to the finish line. I think on most courses you'd actually catch someone if they had a penalty on the last lap like that. Sorry, welcome Luke. How are you getting on, man? I take it you're racing tonight? Fortunately, I had a fairly typical start there. Starting on pole, lap 2 incident, found myself in last. Christopher, thanks for the clean race. Better boy DS do. Okay, let's take a look at that replay. Yeah, I'm 50-50. I think it might have been contact spun me. It might have been just me hitting the bounce a little wrong. But we shall find out for sure. Cool, you'll be on soon. Nice one, Luke. I take it you're still in B rank, aren't you? I think most people are floating around there at the moment. Curious to see what happened to DS as well. Ah. Yeah, it was just me hitting the bounce wrong. Jeez, your man did what? Barrow did very well to avoid me there. I bet you it was the downshift. So downshift right as I hit the flat. Must have been it. Yeah, doesn't usually happen to me there. So how long did DS maintain the lead? Okay, something happened here. Oh dear. Oh, such an unfortunate crash as well to get stuck there like that. That has counted to me more times, or sorry, happened to me more times than I can count this week. You got back to B last night, Luke. Nice one. I'm hoping I'll join you there soon, but I'll need better races than the one just gone. Jordy there. Yeah, downshift before the bump. I even upshift before the bump onto the straight. Interesting. Definitely wouldn't need to upshift. Could probably keep it in 5th. It's a corner I haven't had too many problems with during the week, but it's also where I found the most amount of time yesterday. Just by going into it a little closer to the billboards than I had been before, gives me kind of like a better line to kind of like hammer down on the throttle. yeah, hopefully we'll have some rematches soon, Luke. Well, definitely, we should all organize a private lobby race during the week as well. Now that you're back around and Hugo's back on the scene, could at least get the 4 of us on, hopefully, some evening during the week. Maybe to try out the new dailies. Qualifying times have been a lot of fun, yeah. Cool, you're up for that then, Jordy. I might have about an hour or so tomorrow night. I'll definitely have time on Tuesday as well. Yes, for you too, Luke. Nice. Alright, well, put some messages up on the Discord then later. Pick a time. Okay, so we've Red Dragon again. Helvetic, I remember him from Friday. Really cool again. And let's put the beacon out. Ah, Helvetic remembers us too. Okay. Hopefully I don't ruin my own races quickly this time. in my rear view there and made a tiny bit of wall contact. Myself and Red Dragon are quite far out in front. This is a decent enough start to make sure don't cause an incident here. Oh, I can't see my braking point. I know we went into the wall there, but I didn't want to risk flying into his path in case he had lost control of it. Nice big gap to third. Let's try to stick with Red Dragon here. I think he's got a good bit more pace than us though. Oh, let's try not to go deep like that anymore. He's very fast through that corner. I feel that's where he's making the biggest gains on us. Which is funny because it's normally a corner I find myself catching other people on. Although we ate almost a second out of his lead there. Maybe even more. He must have skidded through that last turn. Yeah, so that whole final section, you got 2/10 on me through the second last turn, and what's turning into about 2-3 tenths leading off the final one onto the straight here. It's got a bit tighter there. By the way, just a quick reminder, if you're new to watching here, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. I've only been streaming on YouTube for close on 2 months now. It's my first time ever streaming on YouTube, and I've started here with Gran Turismo. So basically any support you could give the channel at the start through a like and a subscribe would be greatly and deeply appreciated. Cheers. And if the channel gets big enough, I'm going to buy a parrot and train him how to say that, and he'll just sit on my shoulder the whole time, so I won't have to annoy you with the blurb. Need to concentrate a bit here. Third place has shaved a second off us. Red Dragon is pulled even further ahead. $1:16.3. A bit off my pace tonight. I should be getting into the 1:15s while I'm in clear air like this. But at the same stage, don't want to push too hard and make a stupid error. We're under no pressure here. Luke, you're already subscribed, are you? I had no idea. Well, people leaving the room there by the looks of it. At this point, this is just a bit of Sunday driving. stopped pushing about a lap or two ago, realizing that second probably wasn't going to be able to catch us. And just to avoid any risks that would give up our second place finish here. He parked it on the line. Good race. Probably not the most exciting for anyone watching, so sorry about that. No, thanks Luke, really appreciate it, mate. One thing I'm really loving about it is I think it's not really since the Xbox 360 days that I've actually kind of had other gamers to kind of chat to, and like friends that I've made online like this. It's like what, like 15 years ago? Early Gears of War days, that's how long it's been. So it's like, it's great, like game I've been really into now for a full year, and like building kind of like a little community around it, and having our competition for quality times during the week, and like having our online races together. It's great. I really love the community that's kind of I'm starting to develop and get involved in through Gran Turismo. So it's a thing that was absent in gaming for me for well over a decade. So save replay, and we'll give it congrats to Red Dragon there. And you'll have to bear with me, but that can of monster is cutting through me like a hot knife through butter, so I need the jacks. Be right back. Okay. Alright, Luke. Catch you later, mate. And Jordy. Hope next week's races are good. I know where they are. I just don't know what categories of car it's going to be yet. Let's see. I'll check it here. So from tomorrow on for a daily race in race A, we have Circuit to Barcelona, and race B we have Interlagos, And race C, we have Suzuka. Okay, that's cool. All three of those tracks I actually quite like. Kind of depends on the car class though. I think we had Interlagos with, what was it, Group 3? Was it just before Christmas? It was recently enough anyway. Barcelona, I feel like we've had all three of those tracks at some point in the last 6 weeks. I'm just not sure how recently and categories for all of them. The only two that I actually took part in were Daily Race B at Interlagos and Daily Race B at Barcelona. Oh, interestingly enough though, with Barcelona, it's going to be the Rallycross layout. I am completely unfamiliar with that one, but it looks radically different. Well, there you go. Yeah, you like Interlagos too. You know, I have a feeling it won't be Group 3, because I'm fairly sure it was Group 3 last time, and that was quite recently. Was it Group 4? I know, I always get them mixed up. My memory ain't quite what it used to be. How'd you get on in your last race, Jordy? Yeah, not going to do Barca. Yeah, I tend to not bother with Daily Race A anyway. Oh, I got the SO3 again. Ninth, he got crashed. Was probably my most uneventful race of the week there. Started on pole, quickly enough lost out first place to a chap who was in second, and we just stayed 4 seconds ahead of the rest of the grid for the other 9 laps. Oxy 89 YouTube, Puka GT, and no, that's it. Just streaming on YouTube, just in case you want to see. Some people get really incensed when you mention that you're streaming. New person in the chat, Khaled Antrazi. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, those races, they're yeah, like Dior is nice, but you know, ultimately I much prefer a race with a ton of battles in it. You feel like you really have to work for it. Let's see, I raced DS03 2 races ago, and he was quite cute on corner 2, just kind of threw himself into it. So might do something similar again here that we might watch out for a little more carefully this time. We'll take the inside. Oh, yeah, there's the cuteness. On the apex. Okay, that's bought me some time. Oof. Looked like we left a bit of a trail of destruction behind us there. See that in the replay after. We've Noxy 89 and behind us. Is this your first time tuning in, Khaled? Welcome again, buddy. Really appreciate it. Oh, it's going on the inside. You have to lift a bit there. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? I think you just lost control of it. It's gonna hurt us though. Oh, at least we have a race on our hands. Contact there. Ooh. Fair bit of contact. It's allowing us to catch up a bit. Really need to tighten that one up. Watch the inside here. Ooh. Sorry. I think our old buddy DSO3 just left the room. I think they might have gotten a bad beat at the start. Ah, there you are, Noxie. Not sure if that was a penalty or what happened there. Lift him. This is way too spicy. Sorry, I'm quite quiet in the chat. This is a bit of an intense one after the snooze fest we had last time. funny, I'm lacking the raw pace in this race. I'm just staying in it because those two are battling, and I saw Imprezi behind me made a mistake. Yeah, my lap times aren't great in this one. Really need to bring them down into the 115s again. I'm gonna make it up to B rank. We're proper catching them. Not sure if they're racing or playing pinball up there. What is Rotrix up to? Very dramatic, weaving around the track. He's trying to break the slip. Both in the grass. Two of them fighting very intensely. Of course, we got Dragon on our tail here. I'm so used to it in this race where you just get like a leader who pulls away early. I've never seen the race at the front this tight and contended for this long. Well, apart from one I was in earlier in the week. Like, this could probably go one of 5 or 6 ways by the end if you look at the map. A lot of blue arrows quite tightly packed together there. Only 2 laps to go. Whoa, Shocko, what happened to you? Fall asleep at the wheel? That was odd. Was there contact? Got distracted there. See it at a place. All sorts of weirdness with raw tricks there as well. Been driving quite erratically. A lot of weaving here on the straight. Grass. Will Dragon get the move done? Rotrix hangs on to it. Well earned. Hard fought battle at the front there. What happened? Poor Shako. He's up in first, second for 90% of that race. It was so strange. It looked like he didn't even lose control of the car. He just beeline straight into a wall. I'll need to see the replay of that. Ah, that was you in the race, Khaled. Oh, were you in Prezi? That was a very nice race. My favorite of the evening so far, anyway. I'm gonna take a look at the replay of that. That was madness. Thanks, Jordy. Some a-holes here, says Greenlock. Battery empty, Shako says. Oh, his controller. Oh no. Oh, the poor lad. It's happened to me once or twice. I've had a race ruined with technical troubles, like my TV going into idle standby on me. Tried to keep it clean behind me. Yeah, cheers, dude. I appreciate it. I could tell, like, there was a few times in that race the person behind me was faster. I was lacking a bit of pace there, alright. If you do me a favor, Khaled, and if you're interested in the channel, please drop me a like and a subscribe. I haven't been doing this too long. I've only been streaming about 2 months, and whatever kind of feedback, support and subscriptions I can get in the meantime really helps the channel grow in the early phases like this. Let's take a look at this replay. I'm very interested to see under the bridge in lap 1 here, because it looked like there was some carnage. It was DS03 trying to keep it clean behind me, I think. Or was he? It's giving me a bit of a nudge. I was being a bit defensive. It was either him or Green Rock went into the back of me here. It was him. Managed to recover it. So I kind of parked it on the apex here, playing it defensive. Yeah, look at that. That's a bit mental. See that from Dragon's perspective. Actually, let's see it from your own and Prezi. Did you get out unscathed here, I wonder? Ah, cool. Mental. It's the biggest bit of carnage I've seen in a while. Yeah, for where is he? Shako. So he ends up doing quite well. Ends up passing yourself here. So Rio de Cool did have a penalty. Let's see, was he in first at this point? I think he was. Oh no, this was after. Yeah, so it was around here. Just after the bridge. Just got beeline straight into a wall here. Yeah. Oof. Managed to make it through. Good man, Khaled. Oh, Shaku, welcome to the chat. I'm just looking at your replay here. I feel so bad for you, dude. I've had similar things happen to myself where my TV has turned off mid-race going into idle standby. Oh, you absolutely deserved a top place or a second place there. Really great race. Alright, let's see if I have time to dive back into the next one. Yeah, that was by far my favourite race of the evening so far. Thanks, lads. And really appreciate you popping onto the chat as well to say hi afterwards. Always love that, having some post-race banter. Nah, perfect. In time for the next one. Okay. I hope you have your controller plugged in now, man. DJ, welcome, buddy. How are you? Good to see you again. Oh, DJ, join the Discord. I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow that features you quite heavily. It's to do with our race with Bert that we had on Friday night. I think you might like to see it. I'll have it up on the channel here as well, of course, but I'll be sharing it on the Discord first if you're interested to see it. So what do you prefer to go by, DJ Madden or your YouTube name? I'm going by your race name because I'm not even sure how to begin pronouncing that YouTube name. Sorry. Okay, jeez, third pole in a row. The DJ Hogan, a lot of DJs floating about. You're the original though. Ah, Shocko, we're in the same lobby again, dude. I don't see. You were 10 when you made that. Good stuff. I don't even want to know what sort of usernames I had when I was 10. Probably attached to my old Hotmail account. MSN Gaming Zone days. Anyway, DJ Madden, you racing tonight? And Jordy, how'd you get on with your own race there? Sorry, forgot to ask, dude. Okay, so this is our fourth race of the evening. We've had a 12th, a 2nd, and a 3rd place finish. You ranked up to B on your alt. Good stuff. I'm at C on my alt now as well. Level with this one. You got first, yeah. That explains why you leveled up, so. Hopefully I won't be too far behind you. I think if I get a podium here, I might be close. Haven't checked my rank in a race or two. Ooh, he's got some pace in him. Ooh. Really cool was in the last race as well. I know they ended up with a hefty time penalty. I saw on the replay. Didn't see what caused it though. I think it was actually during that first lap carnage, and Gran Turismo has a habit of handing out the penalty to the wrong person whenever there's carnage like that. Ooh, saw somebody disappear into the shadow realm there. Making that one a bit tighter, I think. Yeah, I gave up a good bit of time on those turns there. See if I can get it back here though. I'm definitely better with the latter half of this course. Yeah, we got out of that final section fast enough to avoid really cool getting on our slipstream. I need to tighten that one up massively. It's the same yo-yo each lap. They close the gap during the first half, I build it again during the second half. Let's just hope we can do it again here. Otherwise, we won't find ourselves in first for very long. Much more solid performance from Really Cool there. They might have, they'll probably have the pace to get right in our tail here. Probably not overtake. Too wide. Yeah, I don't think we'll hang on to first for a whole lot longer here. I won't battle with them for long because we got a bit of a gap to second, and I don't think we got 3 seconds there. Oh, Andy has a second penalty. Must have been track limits. But I spotted on the map there that third place looked like a few seconds behind us, and if we were to battle, I'd probably still have lost the position to him anyway, and we'd then have third place right in our heels. So some of the top guys keep reminding me in the videos I watch of them, if somebody has more pace than you, just let them through. You got first in your race, Jordy. Nice one. Oh yeah, sorry, I think I saw that before the race even. Okay, we're sub 116 again. This is good. This is the kind of race pace that I've been hoping to get back. Nice, 1:15.491. Decent pace. Let's just undo all the good work we just did. Oh, it's within a second now. This game's a cruel mistress. You can have a great race and you just need one bad corner. I wouldn't do that. Ah, that's a little cheeky. Fair enough, though. Oh, I think he had an incident. He's one and a half behind us. I thought I saw something in my rear view mirror, but I was watching the road, so didn't see all of it. Ooh, one more lap. Are we going to get our first win of the week? Sunday driving, that's all we need. It's calm and steady. No! Are you joking me? No! Oh, and he tapped me! Oh. Ah. If it wasn't for the tap, I probably could have kept second. Oh, that's gonna haunt me for years now. Oh, could have been worse though. Definitely could have been worse. Oh, so close to my first win of the week there. Oh dear. How'd you get on, Choco? 8th. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to start a sorry, DJ Hogan, I had mixed up your name in my head as DJ Madden, who was another person that we had on last time. But yeah, it's yourself that I had the really close race against with Bert. Meant to say DJ Hogan earlier. But yeah, well done on your protein. No, you deserved it. You deserved it. I'll need to see the replay to see what my heart rate was. I was feeling calm, I thought, anyway. And just did that skid on that final corner. Tiny bit of contact, and before I knew it, I was in 4th. Oh. I'm laughing because I'm so annoyed. Of myself, no one else, just myself. I was in first for a good 99.9% of that race, and in the end, it just doesn't matter squat. Okay, so YouTube, are you watching? Here is my masterclass in what to do on the final turn here. So you've got a good, I know it doesn't show it here in the replay, but we've got a good 2-second gap. We've one more corner to go. We've been racing carefully and steadily, and what do? We decide to skid. We go onto the grass. We then come off the grass with a terrible re-entry, and we get a bump. So that's what you do if you don't want to win a race. Yeah. If you also want to just get off the podium. If you don't like the spotlight, that's exactly what you're meant to do. So it's really important, and don't get me wrong, like, this is on purpose, because I made this mistake earlier, shifting down as I hit the flat, and found out I spanned there, so I obviously knew it going into this corner. And I was like, you know what, I don't want the limelight, I'm just going to shift down right as I hit the flat here, and spin out, and crash into Really Cool in number 2 there on re-entry, just to ensure I stay off the podium. So that's how it's done. That is how it's done. No, thanks, good info. Turn right to go left. Okay, thanks for the support, lads. You can sign up for more hot tips like that on masterclass.com. Hey. Just turn my controller off. Try it in your next race. Yeah. It's a great way, actually, of keeping your alt account out of B. I'm just saying. Sunday tips with Clark. Actually, how's my rank doing? Okay, yeah, we're very near the top. Might be up if I get a win. Now, that being said, it's quite clear that I don't want to do that, but in a hypothetical universe where I did want to get the win. Ay. Hoping for the Guinness second in the roll next week. Yeah, I was saying earlier, dude, I will have a highlight video of our race against Bert posted tomorrow. It's like a bit of a race kind of analysis type one. It's about like an 8-minuter, like one of the few kind of long form videos I do. And I'm definitely going to have a bunch of different shorts from our races as well. So yeah, I just don't want B rating, you know. It's gone too mainstream, man. You know, I like it here in the indie scene down at C. You know, keeping it real with my homies down here. If you're new to the channel, you should know that I am full of horse poo right now. Of course I want B rank. It may look like I'm doing everything to compromise that, but no, I want it. I do. Oh, Dove Mall. And DJ Hogan again. And where is he? I remember Dove Mall was very, very quick last time. I'm actually surprised Really Cool is qualifying so far down the grid. He had quite some pace on him last time. Like, I think he was doing faster times than that mid-race. By the way, quick reminder, if you've just tuned in for the first time, new channel here, really appreciate a like and a subscribe. I'm sure that more regular viewers are getting sick of me parroting it on. Please like and subscribe. Jeez, can't whistle anymore. Oh, I raised a kite after that last race. Between that and the can of Monster. Giddy as a cow in heat. Alright. Need to calm down now, focus on this, try and convert myself up to B rank. It'd be interesting to get up to B rank within the next race or two. So I'm kind of going into it while I'm warmed up on a course that I quite like. Ah, I forgot Dove Mall's not in the meta. Remember the McLaren livery he had, actually, I really liked it. Just park on the apex here. Kind of have to do that in lap one. You can see this going very wrong. Yeah, I knew it. I had my foot in the brake though, just in case. So, didn't hurt us too badly. Still in it with the rest here. It's DJ Hogan. Not sure if you have the stream on in the background and you can hear me, but I'm not going to be trying any overtakes on you here. Let's work together, build up a gap down to Really Cool, because he's got quite a bit of pace. So if I catch you, I'll be bumping you, giving you a bump draft, I mean. Really Cool right in our tail again. Sorry DJ Hogan again if you're listening, really wasn't attempting an overtake there. I just carried a bit more speed through the corner somehow. Oh, Really Cool seems to have dropped off. Ooh, this is going to be spicy. DJ Hogan's caught back up on us. Shall we give him space? Nice racing. 2 jigsaw pieces. I like that now. Same chap who hip checked us here on lap 1, mind you, but all's forgiven. Oh, in the grass. Ooh, 2 don't go into 1. He's come wide. And in the wall. Gonna shake or slip. I'm gonna bump you. I'm not gonna overtake. Doesn't make sense. Not yet, anyway. Oh, in the wall again. And wheel in the grass. I had to brake a bit harder there. I'll take the place back here. There you go. Good man. Sorry, jeez, you are hard on those brakes. I'm sorry, I know it's my fault being behind you, but... trying my best not to make contact with them. There's a very hungry DJ on my heels right now. Oh. DJ will have us there. Good man. Give us a tow, would you? Just went too wide on that one. Ooh. Caught someone by surprise there. I had to go quite slow to avoid an incident with these 2 lads. Fun race this one, actually. I heard somebody in the wall there. Didn't look like it on the radar though. Let's see what will these 2 lads do. What's Kev 90 gonna do more interestingly? Oh, he's going the inside. Okay, I'll give it to them. Apparently Dublin is the 3rd most congested city in the world at the moment, so I am used to traffic. He's been stuck behind it anyway. Oh, sorry, Kev. Just ultimately, I just carried way more speed through the corner there than the rest of them because they were busy battling, and I wasn't expecting to actually meet them that quickly. No, looks like I didn't cause anybody any harm. Oh no, I broke too early there. That was a mistake. Looked at the wrong lamppost. Whoa, Kev. I think if I could just get just a brief moment of clean air at the right moment going into a straight, I'll be okay. Just it's happened to me a few times. I've had to compromise my exit of those corners because I've had somebody in front of me. Especially here, actually. We'll cut back. Oh no, buddy. Just the amount of places we're losing. We're just getting the brunt of everything today. Oh my word. Like, we've gone from 3rd to 9th here without any major errors, just congestion. Still one lap to go, so let's see what we can make of it. There's just no room. Ah, Damo. I'm sorry, buddy. I got desperate. Ruined someone's race. For fuck's sake. Looks like I wasn't the only one. I think that's the first bit of angry racing I've done in a while. Paid the price for it. Like, I was paying the price either way. Was that 10th? Yeah. Oh, absolute pain of a race. So frustrating. Just like every corner exit, I was finding myself with more pace and no room to continue. That was a huge effing battleground. You did really well to end up where you did. Need to give an apology to that Damo guy. Where is he? Oh, Dovmal lost it in the end. Damo clowns. Fair enough. Ah, new lad in the chat, Cedric Costa. Who in the room were you there? Schmoll. Let's see, where'd you come? 7th, just ahead of us. Yeah, good race, dude. It was It was very frustrating for me. I just slowly bled positions down from third there, just with elbows out. But yeah, definitely, I think the most exciting and interesting race that I've had it tonight. So I'm fair play to you for getting top 8 in that one. I'm guessing, were you ahead of me for long there, or did you go through at the end when I was serving the penalty? I saw one or two people speed past me right in the last lap there. But yeah, thanks so much for joining the chat. It's a new channel and I always love to have banter with the different people that I race against. Definitely makes it a lot more fun. Adds to the competition. Okay. Okay, need to not be flustered here. Just find my pace again and hope for a clean first or second lap, and then I should be able to convert that into podium or two. What time do I usually stream at? So as I mentioned, I'm still actually quite new to this, so I don't have a full timetable worked out, but for the immediate future anyway, it's going to be Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, always at around this time, which is starting at about 8 p.m. Or 2000 Irish time, GMT, and going for about 3 or 4 hours, depending on tiredness levels. I'm currently actually freelancing work-wise, so I have a bit more flexibility daytime, and I'm thinking about maybe starting a daytime stream or two, just because the channel has had some decent traction so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I think, yeah, I want to kind of pursue this and see how far I can take it, and might introduce a couple more streams during the week if I can get the subscriber numbers up a bit. But yeah, at least for the next 2-3 weeks anyway, it will be Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And you'll notice below in the description I have a link to a Discord. That's where I'll be posting kind of all announcements about kind of stream timetable. I'm posting links to any kind of shorts or kind of extended kind of highlights videos as well, which you can obviously also find on the YouTube itself, but particularly in terms of finding stream times or even organizing some of the private races that myself and some of the other lads in the chat here have. Hop on that Discord if you're interested in joining us. DJ Horgan, what you saying there? I knew where that race was heading as soon as I saw 3 wide into turn 1. Yeah, it was spicy from the get-go. The eventual race winner, can't remember the flag, I think he was a Polish lad. CZ in the name, Zatan? I remember it was coming around just this corner ahead. I got elbowed out of second place near the start of the race. And then myself and him had some nice battles for a while, and it was fun. I was actually really enjoying the race with him, but then because we were battling, inevitable story, people behind us started to catch up. Before we knew it, we were in that like 6-way battle for third place. Okay, next one, 20 minutes. How are we doing time-wise? 10 o'clock, great. I wasn't sure what my energy levels would be going into tonight. It was a long day, but yeah, I'm feeling good. Caffeine from that can of Monster hasn't worn off yet. Feeling a bit hyper there for a while after it. That and the ridiculous win that I threw away. There's Satan again. Yeah, so we have DJ Hogan. My god, I think this is the 7th time I've raced against you this week. Attacking me. Pole, nice. Kev 90 again. Don Rojam, I remember him from the other week. Or the other day, I mean. I think it was on Friday we saw him. Ooh, that didn't send, did it? Sorry, I don't have time to get too many in. Alright, best of luck to you again in this one, DJ. And Jordy, you've been quiet a while. How are your races going? Let me know. Have you brought your alt up to A rank yet? Or did you take my advice to heart and start throwing away sure things? You know, I had a couple boring races at the start and I was looking for battles, but after that last one, I just want a nice slow race and a hot cup of cocoa. Yeah, you're losing all of them. You want your C back. Good man. It's all about skidding on that final turn, dude. Don't worry. I know you have it in you. Got the move done anyway. Again, apex parking here. I know I've said it before, but yeah, parking on the apex there, lap 1, I think it's the only way to defend that corner. Now you see, I could have skidded and spun out there, but I'm actually, like, I am in the lead and I should have done it, but I'm actually saving it right for the end. Because that's a lot more frustrating when it happens on lap 9. We need to start the turn a little later there. Pretty big pack of cars still behind us. It's gonna go a lot of ways still. Oh, come on. But giving him space. Again, getting nudged at the same point. Oh, no! Not my race. Incidents like that are rare enough for me, and 2 in a single race. That's very frustrating, just as I was getting close to B rank again. Okay, now it's just about mitigating damage. Attacking me, the race leader. Guess I'm not the only one having a bad day. It's a relatively strong lap for us, and we barely caught 12 ahead of us there. Some clean air now to catch a few cars ahead, hopefully. Someone was in the grass there. And they went deep there. Nice. Is this to 11th? Okay, we're catching them. Still 2 full laps to go. You can see the points car ahead of us there. In the black. Can't tell what type of car it is from here. Oh no. It's just a little over eager to get the move done there. Paid the price for it. Hasn't cost us a place at least, but probably cost us a points finish, to be honest. Had a couple of fairly strong laps there. I think our original race leader might have rage quit. Such a shame. Nice one, DJ Ogan. See you finished in the points there. Sat down with another win. Good job. Yeesh, that was a rough one as well. Yeah, for me, it was just two really bad incidents near the start that knocked me down into 16th, and it was just a recovery effort from there. It was clean, at least, from there. But yeah, very, very frustrating. I got pit maneuvered going around two of the corners. Fairly quick succession. You're doing well to stay in the points though at the moment. Like, you're having a better job of it than I am. I've dropped down again. I think I'm probably 2 full victories away from B rank right now. Or just to take a wild guess. You know, when they eventually get around to releasing Gran Turismo 8, I'd love if there was a bit more transparency around driver rating. Like, you could see an actual numeric value each race of what you go up and down, and a numeric value and threshold of what gets you to the next rank. Like right now you're looking at that tiny little white bar and you're seeing that you're going up and down every race, but you never know by how much. I don't know why they don't have more transparency with it. Like iRacing does, for example, with their iRating. Yeah, and Takumi, I'm fairly sure this lad rage quit. I saw him down near the back of the grid quite early on. Oh yeah, I forgot I overtook him quite early on. Yeah, Jordy, I see you agreeing with me on that there. Yeah, I liked that overtake. Does Mario Kart have a PowerPoint system? I never noticed. I've only ever played it single player with my daughter. I don't know what the online is like. But yeah. Gather round and I shall tell ye a tale of woe. I was in the lead for longer than I remembered. Yeah, okay, so that's incident 1. Oh. Yeah, actually, you know, to be fair to him, I turned in on him. That's why you should always watch the replay, lads. I was 100% sure I was hard done by there. But look, I cut in on top of him. I don't know. I'll call it a racing incident. It's not like he made a careless move. I think we both just thought we had a little more room than we did. Like, I would have been in, like... So he could choose to lift here, I suppose. Like, I'm clearly quite ahead of him. There's no contact yet. And no brake. Yeah, I don't know about that now. Never hit the brake. Oh, he was hard done by as well, though. Didn't notice that at the time. I know there was another one, but I want to hop back in the next race, so I won't have time now. Oh, the skin of our teeth. I have to say, really enjoying the races tonight. As frustrating as some of the results have been, like, really feeling like I'm finding my groove with some of those corners again and getting a lot more overtakes happening than last time. Yeah, to your comment there, I have to say I really like the new Mario Kart. I've been playing it a good bit. Mario Kart 8 never really clicked with me. But the new one, I think it's probably the most I've liked a Mario Kart since Mario Kart 64 back in the day. Double Dash, yeah, that one missed me. I never had a GameCube. We have one in the house, but it was my brother's and he never let me touch it. Who do we have? Ah, yes, I've chose the Dave Rednose. A couple of familiar faces. Yeah, there's a whole era of Nintendo games that missed me because of the GameCube and the Wii U that preceded it. I didn't have either of those consoles. I got oh, you're racing with Luke. Good stuff, Jordy. Here, lads, save a replay of it. I'd love to see it after. Paul, man, how you doing, buddy? I thought Mario Kart World was much the same as 8 until I got stuck into it and really enjoy all the P-switch challenges and the roaming. It's funny, I've only played the roaming in co-op which a lot of people don't know you can do, but you can. It's you just create like a lobby and invite nobody into it, and you can play split screen roaming. But they all of the challenges are missing, unfortunately, in co-op mode. So I haven't really stuck my teeth into that yet, because every single time I've been playing it, I've been playing it with my daughter. Cool, Jordy. Yeah, please do. Bonus points to whoever causes the biggest incident. I want to see blood in the tarmac. Okay, I don't know this guy here. He seems quite eager. Okay, give us some breathing room. 6/10, nice. Ooh, I'm taking out the 50 board there. Okay, we have a nice little 2-second cushion building here. Okay, push for one more lap and then into Sunday drive time jazz mode. Oh, don't be doing that. Purple either way though. Got Ninja setting much faster lap times than us, so we're not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. Only saving grace is that Ninja is now down in 4th. Max with the new fastest lap, down in 5th. Okay, we're in the 115s as well, not bad. Sorry if I'm not watching the chat for this one. I want to convert my first win of the week here. It is Sunday, we're late in the day. As much as I like this course, I have yet to actually get a win at it. Do not lose the rear, you moron. Sorry, my inner monologue slipped out there for a second. Oh, I see your comment there, Paul, about the wheel cam being frozen. Thanks for that. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I'm using the same brand of webcam for both the wheel and pedals, and my MacBook sometimes gets confused over them and it causes one to crash, but should be able to fix it handy enough after this. You love a good tech support issue, Paul, don't you? It's what you tune in for. It's what keeps your blood pumping. Oh yeah, fix that AV issue for me. For anybody still watching, Mr. Paul Mann, all of this streaming, all of my love for Gran Turismo and racing in general is all his fault. About 2 years ago, I didn't even know how to drive. Paul was like, hey, do you watch the Drive to Survive show? It's really good. I was like, no, Paul, I'm not getting into a new hobby. I don't need it. 2 years later, here I am. My Lando Norris t-shirt with my McLaren racing wheel, making these pretend cars go vroom vroom vroom. While my wife sits downstairs watching reality TV shows, wondering what happened to her husband. Sorry again, I'm not watching the chat too closely here as I'm trying to get my first win of the week, if you've just joined us. Although, admittedly, with a 5-second lead and only 2 laps to go, there'd have to be a fair amount of poop in the bed for me to not take the win at this point, but I would not put it past me. I'm not sure if you're still watching, Paul, but if you are, Lotta was saying to me only the other day that she wishes that you got me into Class A drugs instead of Drive to Survive. Probably would have cost less. Just Sunday driving at this point. Now here's where it all went wrong 3 races ago. Oof. There's the heart. Only 91. I suppose, yeah, not that intense a race really, just high concentration. Because I was determined to get at least 1 win this week, and I haven't now, so pressure's off. I can really enjoy the last hour and 17 minutes of this week. Oh, hey, welcome back. Sorry, I never know how to pronounce your username, AwazFC. What's your name in Gran Turismo again? I forget. I'm sorry, dude. I know you've been on with me a few times. If I remember right, you're one of the Irish lads too. 24 hours of Daytona earlier. No, I didn't get around to it. I had a very, very busy day with the family today. Oh, thanks, CJ. Appreciate it. I got off to a very good start. There was a lot of battling happening behind me, and I just had a solid couple of laps, led me to maintain a few seconds worth of a lead, and it was just a case of not pooping the bed. Which is one of the rare occasions I haven't. How'd you do yourself, actually? You were in that one too, weren't you? Oh, you weren't? One of the rare races we haven't had tonight. Let's see, wheel cam. What can we do with that now? I'm gonna try swap it to another camera for a second. Built-in one. My laptop, you're probably gonna see up my nose for a second. Normally people have to pay extra for this. Okay, so you've all cameras working. Okay, now let's try swap it back. And hopefully it doesn't cause the other one to freeze. Sometimes it's a case of you select one and it causes the other to freeze. Pedals again. Wheel cam, okay, that's active. And now pedals is frozen. Yikes. That is a shame. There is a fix for it, but I know it will mess up my entire stream if I do it now, so unfortunately I'm going to have to leave it. Grin and bear it. Ah, you won a race in Daytona earlier. Nice. Beat it. Yeah, nice one. There's a few lads on the chat tonight who've been floating around B and A tier, so you might even come across them, although I think they're all in Daily Race B today. Jordy, how'd you get on with Luke? I shared it. You should be able to watch it. Nice. How much time do I have till the next race? 47. I'll tell you what, I am just going to hop into this next race, but I want to take a look at it afterwards. We'll open up the replay of it. Are you going to tell me who won, or are you going to leave me in suspense? Not sure if you heard my instruction about causing as much carnage as possible. You can all watch how Luke wrecked you. I didn't mean carnage to each other. We're all one big happy family here. Actually, let's see where I am. So I'll just cancel this entry for a second. How much further do I have to go? Okay, so I am... I'll just disable my sub counter here again for a second again, so you can see where we stand. So I'm not sure if how good a view of you have of that in the stream, but I'm basically touching the top of that bar there. So I would say one more podium finish and I'll be up to B rank tonight. So you got third and you got fifth. But in your defense, I was in the McLaren. I wish, like, obviously, like my McLaren stuff, I really wish they'd add like a competitive modern car, like a 720S. Oh, has anybody seen the cars they're adding this Thursday? I'm quite excited about it. So they're definitely adding a new mystery Group 3 car. It looks like it's some variation of the Porsche 911, but it's not confirmed yet. It's just Traction GG speculating on it. And they're also adding the Xiaomi car. I'm not sure if you've come across this yet, but it's essentially a turbo car at like a Tesla Model S price that has been dominating the Chinese market. And it's making its way over to Europe in the next year or two, and this thing is just a bullet. It's so fast on any kind of road test I've seen on it. So yeah, I'm really excited because, like, you know, it would be a dream car to buy one of those eventually. So just to be able to play around with it in VR and kind of get a sense of the innards of it and the dash would be really nice. Fiat multiple at Group 3. No, I don't really know which one is going in. I think they were just speculating it was a Porsche 911 because they did that, you know, picture where they've got the curtains over the car still, and it was shape wise, the front of it looked like a 911, but the back of it looked a little wider or a little weird. So Traction were a little unsure as to which car it was. That Chinese car can jump. Yeah, I can't remember the exact model number of it, but I know it's Xiaomi, the phone manufacturer. It's very interesting that they were able to pump out a car successfully, and Apple, you know, who, you know, dominate the phone market over Xiaomi, spent 9 years trying to develop a car and had to abandon it. Very interesting. Just saw I think for the first time tonight, not starting on pole. Maybe second time. It's probably, yeah, look, we got a few B rank lads in our lobby. This always happens when you get near the top of a rank. Start mixing you in with tougher competition. But yeah, I'm hoping they have some sort of weekly challenge or time trial event that goes along with the Xiaomi. So it's a subset of Great Wall Motors working with Xiaomi, is it? And they have a large pickup called the King Cannon. I haven't come across that yet. Do we have VRC Raymond wanting to start from the back there, I wonder? You know, I think I read somewhere the other day that from the point that Polyphony Digital start talking to the manufacturer to the point a new car ends up in the game takes about 2 years. I know there's a fair bit that goes into the, like, obviously the scanning of the car and the development and the testing, but I'm fairly sure that also would account for like the negotiations that go along with it and the contracts involved in it. But yeah, it's still a very, very long runtime to try and get a car into a game. It makes me think that Xiaomi, who have only released that car this year and now have it going into the game already, were probably talking to Polyphony Digital while the car was in the latter stages of development and didn't even have a release date set in stone yet. Whoa. A nudge there. And too wide there. It's going to cost us. Such a critical corner to get wrong, really. No room at the end. Like that livery on the car out front. Ooh, some more contact. Kept the speed up though. Oh. Nobody to blame but himself there. He went into us. And in the long run, he has cost us a place too, an extra place too. Lightning McQueen out in front of us here. Rusties. The lift. Whoa, what are you doing? A lot of people just using this as crash barriers today. Oh, we got Lightning McQueen. No, don't. You don't have the pace, buddy. Oh, that's so annoying. You had no right going for the inside there. Just went right into the side of me. I've been waiting so patiently behind him for a while there, lifting at almost every corner. Every time we get close to B rank, something like this happens. So, thinking about it, I was trying to play back incidents like that in my head, and I know not to do, deep down, what I did there. I decided to stay on the outside of someone who I knew had just lost a position and was potentially going to make a 0% move like that. And like one of those four key tenets of clean racing given by Luke Nadaro that I'm always going on about. I'm fairly sure the top one is never go around a corner on the outside of someone you don't trust. And that's exactly what I did there, and I got punished for it. Not to say I just wish people would race more cleanly, but at the same stage I should at this point know better not to do that, you know? By the way, that was me who killed that 50 board on the last one. Just wanted to kill something. Ooh, wide. Catching them a bit, but it's not enough and it's too late. Oh, I spoke too soon. Every little helps at this point. And the 3-second penalty. Oh, he's serving it though. Okay. That penalty line is so close to the finish line. I'm not always sure if you have enough time to pass them. Okay, nice little recovery at the end there. Damage mitigated nicely. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, Jordy and Luke's race. Let's see what we can find. Fun fact, but your second name is actually Norris. When I was at the Dutch Grand Prix, I told loads of people I was his cousin because I kind of looked like him. Good for you. Yeah, Norris is my, like, I'm a McLaren fan, but I'm very specifically a Norris fan as well. The very, very first F1 race I ever watched start to finish was his maiden victory at Miami that time. Replays. Rolling mouse. Jordy, how do I find this? Let me know. Just review my sob story in the meantime. Gather round, children, and I shall tell ye a tale of woe. So that was that dude there. There's old Lightning McQueen now. Ka-chow. Okay, so somewhere around here, yeah. So this is it. That's just... yeah, that's not good racing. See, he was annoyed about that, because I got the overtake done clean there. It's like he wasn't even trying to make the corner. I'm a full car length ahead of him, like. And like, if he hadn't hit me there, look at the angle he's approaching from, I'm confident he would have just gone straight into the barrier. Okay. So look, he hasn't even slowed the car enough yet. 169, he's only starting on the brake there, like way past the braking marker and completely at the wrong angle. I saved him a trip into the barrier there. He thinks it was premeditated. Like how we needed to find your decal. That was... How did we do that again? Shared items. Yeah, let me know. I'll skip the next race anyway because I need to run to the jacks again, and then I'll be back for another race or two more before I finish up. I do want to see this. I assumed it would be in following and then replays. Go to the world map in top left corner. Like that's top left corner is missions. The bottom left corner is showcase unless you have the power pack. Ah, sorry. Okay. I know what you mean. Okay. Where are you? Were you in your alt or your main? your alt. Was it TG? Wolfie. Sorry, that was the one I was just in, wasn't it? Where are you? Why am I not seeing this? DG Wolfie, there you are. Here we go. Be a nice like as well. The epic battle of Luke and Geordie. Friends will become enemies. Enemies will become road meat. Oh, I see a Diwali up there with you. Is he Group B now? Or sorry, Rank B now. Got so many battles against that guy. Oh, Luke with the pole. Good man. Or sorry, not a pole, a podium, I mean. Oh, you're starting right next to each other. G650S. I can't even imagine how that performs here. I haven't used much of it. Turn on the race details. Alright, so you stay close for a while. Oh, and there's Luke in the up in his, oh, this is your custom Puka livery, isn't it? Nice. The 650S, it was terrible. Okay. Okay, so you get the move done clean. And I take it Luke is out for blood at this point, yeah? Feel free to hop in the chat and defend yourself here, Luke. Some nice teamwork. Like the camaraderie, lads. Still following. 6. So yous were friends until yous weren't. Okay, going around the people serving panels. Lap 8. Go. What happened to Geordie there, me wonders? Someone tap into the back of you? Yeah. No fear racing. Yeah, apparently not. Yeah, do you know what that is? I've come across this before. Do you see the way he bumped you at the side? I think you only get a penalty for knocking somebody off if you hit them with your nose. I could be wrong, but I think he deserves a penalty, mind you. But I don't think Gran Turismo registers it unless it's the nose of the car hits you. I'm glad to know Luke gets third at least. Does he do something to him here? Oh, did you catch him right at the end, Luke? Ah, nice. Let's see that again from Luke's perspective. Avenging your friend, I love it. Nice overtake too. Jeez, what happened to him? Did he go into a wall? He must have. Yeah. Story as old as time, that one. Nice stuff, lads. You'll get your revenge on him yourself, Jordy, yet. So how long are we until the next race then? Cool. 15 minutes till the next. Such a good race. Yeah, I'll take a proper look at it later. Okay, just bear with me. 2 minutes, lads. Need to run to the jacks again. Be right back. Okay, and I am back. What did I see? Just good teamwork and clean racing. I think, Luke, if I was in the Citroen, would have gone higher. Yeah, fair enough. I can't imagine the McLaren is the best. As for yourself, DJ, rumors, yeah, actually confirmation on what the tracks are for next week. So in Daily Race A, we have Circuit to Barcelona, the Rally Cross layout, which I'm completely unfamiliar with. Daily Race B, we have Interlagos, and Daily Race C, we have Suzuka Circuit. But I won't know until they go live what categories they are for each. I think for Daily Race B, it's probably going to be a different one than Group 3 or 4, because we had Group 3 quite recently, and Group 4 tends to be Daily Race B more times than not. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's some unusual category for Daily Race B next week. Suzuka, I've no idea. I'm just going to guess Group 3 cars, but who knows? And then Daily Race A, you know, that's always anyone's guess. Yeah, maybe Group B, given that it's the Rallycross layout, but I really don't know much about that layout in Barcelona. I've only ever done Barcelona, the GP layout and the chicane layout. it's definitely going to be a pick of 3 tracks in Gran Turismo 7 that I can say for certain. That's a bold guess. But you had to come off there for a while and sort your son out. Yeah, that tends to happen quite a lot in this house too. My son figured out how to fall out of his crib the other day, which was fun. Didn't happen midstream, thankfully, but I'll tell you, I've a boy and a girl. Girl's 5, boy is 2, and my word, is he just so much more injury prone than she is. He's always climbing up something, getting something stuck up his nose or scuffing his knee on something. Like, she at least had like some sense of self-preservation at his age. He just has none. It's very like, what does this button do? As I always say, he would find the knife in the spoon factory. He just has a sixth sense of picking out the most dangerous thing in the room and just getting fixated on it. I mean. Like, you give him an iPad and all the toys in the world and he'd just be like, oh, a fork and a plug socket, that looks like fun. Oop. Interlagos is a top 5 track for you. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I find the particularly sector, is it the 3rd sector? The final sector anyway, in it very tricky. Never developed a good feel for it. I do like the Senna S's though. Take care, Luke. Have a good night, man. Thanks again so much for tuning in and having the races and the chats as always. And let us know in the Discord when you would like to have a private race next week. And anybody else in the chat right now would like to join us, just join the Discord in the description. We'll try make some evening next week happen that we can all maybe practice some of the dailies together. Will do, Luke. Thanks again, mate. Have a good night. Alright, need to remember not to go up to 5th there. That wall again. Slapping me arse. Oof, yeah, I can feel the tiredness setting in. I reckon I've won maybe 2 races in me. I'll see how I get on after the next one. I would really like to close the week going up to B rank. So particularly if I'll tell you what, if I win my next race, I'll call it there. Go in fresh into B rank starting next week. But if I'm close, like if I end up with like, you know, 5th or 6th and I'm just sitting there on the edge of it, I'll probably go for one more race after. If it looks like my driving's all wonky, it's just because I'm trying to push in different places at the moment. Just to see if there's any more time to be found. Too wide there. Also too wide. Great. Let's get one more 114 something new. But I won't be doing it like that. How could you get involved in any races with us? Simple enough. I'm not sure if you have Discord, but if you do, that's the best way. Just click on the description of this video, and down below, not too far down, you should see some social links. There should be the link to the Discord server. It's where myself, Luke, Jordy, and Hugo, I think we're the only active members right now. So we have all the chats comparing our time trial times, where I share links to new videos, and where we organise the odd private race as well. We tend to jump on about once a week. Aside from that, I also have my PlayStation ID. I recommend you add me on that anyway. It's fun to have all the different people involved in these chats so we can see each other's time trial times and chat about them during the week. But that being said, I have a lot of friends on PlayStation Network at this point, and it's a little harder to keep track of. So if you want to be involved in the private races, I recommend getting your hands on a Discord ID and just joining the Discord server below. And if you have any questions on it or whatever, by all means, shoot me a message on PlayStation Network and I'll try to help you out. Whoa, force feedback didn't activate. Right, away there. Oh, what's going on? He wasn't fully responding to me there. What am I doing breaking there? Getting tired now. Let's just get one more clean run at this first corner. Make sure I have it sharp. Could be better. So initial harder braking there. Carrying a bit too much speed as I approach still. Alright, here we go. Helvetic again. And Dave Rednose. Who else do we have? Not sure if I recognize most of the others. And oop. Did not mean to write the nice to meet you. Tom the Rookie, that sounds familiar. Don't think I've seen him tonight though. By the way, the usual spammy shout out if you are new to watching this channel. I would really appreciate hitting that like button and that subscribe button. I've only been streaming on YouTube for getting close on 2 months now. It's my first time doing anything like this. And I'm relatively new to Gran Turismo as well. I've only been playing about a year. I'm getting very seriously into it now, and I'm hoping to build out this channel, improve my skills, make my way up to A+ eventually. We'll see how that goes. But if you'd like to follow the journey or join us on a few of our private lobby races, subscribe. Hopefully I might see more of you. Have I tried Dirt Rally with the Fanatec? I haven't. I think I got a free copy of it on PlayStation Plus a while ago. The only other racing game that I've played extensively is F1 24 and then quite a bit of F1 25. That's kind of what I started with. But it's just, to be honest, Gran Turismo, just because of how much I love the sport mode, has been just eating all my time for about the last 6 months. It's funny, before I got my wheel and before I even got into any of the slightly more serious, let's call them Simcade style games, oh no, I had played Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox and really enjoyed it. Oh JJ, I'm sorry, I'm waffling here and I'm ruining people's races. But no, I must give Dirt Rally a try, but I'm just gonna hop off the chat now for a second and actually try and concentrate on what's in front of me. One of those. Yeah. JJ calling me dirty, he's right too. Ooh. Nope. Well, He did bump me. I would have felt worse about that rear-ending Ado guy there if he didn't hip check me earlier in the lap. Not that my contact with him is intentional at all. He broke very, very early there, but not going to be giving a position back to somebody who didn't afford me the same courtesy earlier. There he is again. He's dropping like flies. Oh, it's our buddy Helvetic. I'm just falling asleep at the wheel here. It's always a great spot to overtake someone there. Just brake a little bit earlier and slam on the throttle through the corner. Okay. All things considered, given how sloppy his start I had, definitely picking up a bit now. And top 8 finish isn't out of the question. I'm gonna make a point of finding that JJ guy afterwards and shooting him an apology message. Feel terrible about that. It's a real stupid mistake. Just getting tired and distracted. 116, 154, not terrible. Ghost, ghost, ghost. There we go. Ado left the room. Obviously had enough. ghosting takes away from the realism of this game quite a bit, but at moments like that I'm very thankful for it. Catching the two lads ahead quite quickly here. Should be on them by about the time we reach the bridge. I know, we're going into the wall. Had to lift. Whoa, somebody catching us quick there. No, bumped. Saw that guy passed him earlier after they served a big penalty. Oh, we still got a lap. Alright, 11th. Oh, that was horrific from me at the start. Just tired and not watching what I was doing. Let's find this JJ dude. Oh, he actually stayed in the race, fair play to him. Shoot him a message after the stream. And here now. Ah, he left before he got it. Ah, sorry, JJ. What are we at here? Let's say 58 subscribers. Lads, this has been some week. Like, what can I say? I think that's 13, 14 new subscribers in a week alone. Like, channel's biggest growth week by far, and yeah, I can't thank yous enough for watching, for commenting, for taking part, for joining the Discord, for hitting like and hitting subscribe. It means the world. It's I'm more and more feeling like I want to go all in on this, and seeing kind of like rapid growth like this is just a very, very encouraging early sign. So just wanted to let you all know, I appreciate yous, means a lot, and thanks for watching. Unfortunately though, it's quarter to midnight here, which if you don't speak Irish vernacular means 15 minutes to midnight. So I'm unfortunately going to have to call it quits here for tonight. I'm also getting tired and sloppy and making silly mistakes. So close to B rank. I'm probably only about 1-2 races off it. But unfortunately I'm just going to have to pick it up next week on the dailies, which I'll be diving into almost immediately tomorrow. In terms of streams for next week, I'll definitely be back at the usual times. I'll be back Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, starting at 8 PM. That's GMT kind of time, so that's Irish and UK time. And go until about kind of 11 or midnight, depending on tiredness levels on the given day. All that being said, I have a bit of free time next week, so I'm considering throwing together 1 or 2 daytime streams. So if you're interested in catching that, just pay attention to the channel, hit subscribe. I'll put them up with enough notice that you'll know when they're on. But if you really want to stay in the loop, there's a link to the Discord down in the description below. I'll be posting all stream times in there. And I'll also be organising some private lobby races to practice the dailies with some of the channel regulars. So if you're interested in that, please join us. Should be a good bit of crack. Jordy, really enjoyed seeing you again today, dude. You're my rock. Couldn't do it without you. And for yourself, DJ, good racing today, man. Jeez, I think I raced against you this week more than I've ever raced against anyone. I think I counted more than 10 races we had. You're very welcome for the stream. I'll definitely see you on the grid next week. But anyway, just gonna grab my vision mixer here, give my final goodbye to yous. So again, thanks so much for watching, thanks so much for liking, thanks so much for subscribing, and thanks for the races. I'm Clark, this is Puka GT. I hope you have a lovely end to your weekends, and I'll catch yous next week. See you then.